Hey, what's up guys, this is Gubro with another video, and today I'm gonna show you something different from the usual stuff. Today it's an unboxing or first look at a watch, which is a mechanical watch, nothing fancy. It's a basic Seiko 5 watch. I ordered it from Creation Watches. The exact model number is SNZG15 J1. So this is Seiko's entry-level automatic watch. It came in this setup, the watch in this pouch, and I believe this should be the box itself, probably to save weight. And yeah, well, it's not really a Seiko box, it's a box, but it doesn't matter at this point. What does matter is the watch itself. As I said, this is one of those watches by Seiko which is made in Japan. I know there is a big discussion going on the internet as to what watches are actually made in Japan by Seiko and what watches are not. And it does make sense that the cheap ones are manufactured as well. Regardless, this one says it was made in Japan. It comes with an instruction manual which is in English indeed, so it explains the basics of the watch, nothing fancy. And of course it comes with a certificate of guarantee. As you see, it was stamped for me, so I will get a guarantee for that. Right, okay, the watch itself, it is a so-called field watch. So this is a more hardcore version. It should stand up to the beatings. As you see, it's a watch from the Seiko 5 line. The Seiko 5 line is a legendary line. It started off right after the Second World War. It's a piece of history, really. The 5 parameters, 5 principal attributes which every single Seiko 5 watch should have is number 1 is the Diaflex. That is the unbreakable mainspring which is inside. Number 2 is the Diashock, Seiko's shock resistant design. It is something similar to the Swiss Inca block. Basically, if you drop the watch, you have a fair chance that it will survive. It has to be automatic. This one is an automatic watch as well, and it has to have a day and date indication, which this watch has indeed, and it has to be water resistant. Okay, so this watch in the UK is available between 85 pounds and 100 pounds. Obviously the J1 version, which is the Japanese version, is more expensive. Well, word of mouth say that it's a better quality than the others. Okay, let's look around. It comes in a resin strap, not very good quality. The watch itself has a 41mm case size, and it has a 22mm lug width, so any standard 22mm watch strap will work with it. On the back, it's as you can see, it is open, so you can see the movement, the watch movement in it, and I think it's a nice touch for such an inexpensive watch. This is a very nice touch. It is the case is stainless steel. As you can see, it is sandblasted, and you have the crown on the 3 o'clock position. Nothing fancy, it's not a signed crown, so again, nothing to write home about. This is a cheap watch, bear in mind. It has hardlex crystal glass on the front, which is Seiko's own crystal. It is not as resistant as obviously as sapphire, but it's supposed to be a bit more resistant than normal mineral crystal. It has 3 hands, the hour and the minute and the seconds hand, and it has Seiko's own Lumibright painting on the hands and also on the chapter dials. So as I said, this is, you can see if the camera wants to zoom in, this says made in Japan here. The K1 version doesn't say that. Basically there is no difference by the looks of it, but people say there is a difference indeed in the quality of the watch. Again, it's a cheap one. It's an 80 to 100 pound watch, so don't expect miracles. It has a 40 hour power reserve. It is run by Seiko's own 7S36, as far as I remember, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see, it has to be somewhere written on it, bear with me. Yeah, 7S36 movement, manual movement. This is on paper plus or minus 15 seconds a day. Obviously in practice it will be much better. It's a non-hacking, non-winding mechanism, meaning you can't wind it using this hand, and if you pull the crown out to change the time, the second hand will not stop. So that's that. Apart from that, it is water resistant until 100 meters. As you can see, the day that is English and Arabic, funny enough. Saturday, and today is the 13th, so let me quickly put it on. Yep. All right, okay, so this is it, guys. I'm gonna test it out and we'll come back with my findings. Last thing, on a wrist, I have a really small wrist. This is how it looks on the wrist. It is pretty nice one, and for the money I think it's a very, very good one. Okay, thank you very much. Peace out.